But all right, so it's your. What are you thinking?
Let's see here. Well, I think
story time.
I think it's story time. I think we want to kind of discuss, some stories in regards to work experience. Just to kind of let our listeners and users know, a little bit more about us, and kind of, what we've done up to this point, and kind of let maybe some of the younger users know, I mean, you got to kind of get it out the mud. Like it's not gonna come to you. You gotta be
unless you're rich and entitled.
Unless you're rich and entitled. So yeah, man. I just kind of, if Sonny, if you don't mind sharing, some of the occupations you had or got right now, and your experiences in them, and what's unique about it, starting from your current on down.
Shit, motherfucker, about to roll a whole resume
no names,
out for this
no
one.
Names, so
no, come on, man.
No company names, nothing.
No, come on now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll speak any company name that I feel like I want to put out there. Yeah. But I mean, regardless, I don't know. I mean, like I've done all types of shit, man. Like, I mean, I've worked in warehouses where, like I've worked on at top-notch warehouses, that everybody knows about and gets all their supplies from. And I've worked in warehouses where you wonder how anybody survives, like in the warehouse, because I probably almost got killed twice in one day. So,
how did that happen?
Bro, so this ain't no shot at any Hispanic person, right? I love Hispanic brown people. I love y'all. You okay? Yeah. Some people come over here and don't speak a lick of English, right? Mm-hmm. That's just the reality. That is not everybody. We're not doing that. What we're saying is there's some people that came in, and I don't even care about documentation status. That could be somebody else's problem. I don't care. If you come over here trying to look for a better life, I just personally don't feel like, who am I to judge? And if you're trying to get money, you're trying to get money. But there was a communications issue, right? I don't speak Spanish. That's like me coming from here, going to Mexico and trying to work in an all Spanish speaking restaurant. And I can't understand a damn thing they're saying. And so, but I mean, I know how to make the food, but if they're sitting there saying, yo, pass the Tabasco sauce. Okay, let me try to look this up until they say whatever. But, and that's, also my lack of learning Spanish too. But I was in the warehouse, and I remember I was walking down the giant hallways, or whatever you want to call them. And the shelves were up probably 50 feet in the air, like the top shelf. And so I remember I saw this pile of blue hose on in separate bags, like they're like 50-pound bags, and they were like in a pile on the ground. And I turned the corner, and it was like probably towards the end of the joint, but there was nothing happening. I didn't hear a sound. It was nothing. I didn't even know that this dude was all the way at the top. So I'm walking. Next thing I know, 50-pound blue hose bag just goes whoosh, right in front of my face. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, and I look and I see it. And I remember I hit it with my foot, and I was like, yo, if that shit would have hit me on my fucking head, I'd have been done. And I look up, and he's like, study, all that. And I'm just going, damn, like, that was a closey. And the warehouse that I'm talking about, like, so most people that work in warehouses know they have this, it's not a poster, but it's like this little bulletin on the board that says days without incident. That shit always said 0. There was never a day without an incident. I don't know if this place is still fucking open. I hope it's not. or they changed management.
Yeah.
But that happened. And then later that day, there was another cat that was speeding with the forklift, and the forklift was up at my head level. Damn. He's whipping corners. I didn't even see this dude, hear this dude come. All I heard was, and I turned and saw this shit coming just like this. And if I ain't duck out the way, he hits the brakes, looks back, oh, you okay? You okay? You okay? And I'm like, I quit.
Yeah.
I went home to my wife at the time, and she said, "You're home early." I said, "They tried to kill me today. Like they literally tried to kill me today." I felt like my life was in danger. Like I was like, danger.
And I'm so glad you mentioned danger, because, you know, I worked at a couple of different occupations too. You know, I was a car salesman for a little bit. I was a bank teller for a little bit. You know, I was even a armed security guard for a little bit. So my danger situation, we talked about it a little bit before last night, but I'll go into more context. I was an armed security officer in Richmond, Virginia, for a late night fast food restaurant. Closed down now, so I can say the name, but it was the New York fried chicken spot over there. So basically, you know, it's a late night restaurant. It was run by two guys. They were cool. They were from the Middle East. You know, so
security at a late night chicken spot.
Right. It's in Richmond. That's all I have to say. Yeah. So you know, I took the job. You know, got the job from First off, let me just give you some more details. I got the job off Craigslist. First red flag. Second red flag.
Wait, why? Why Craigslist get the shit?
Maybe not. But the first red flag, I go to do the interview. I'm looking for the business building, right? Generally, it's a business building.
Well, not if it's a restaurant. You go to the restaurant, don't you?
I pull up, and it's somebody's house. Second red flag. So, you know, we're doing the interview, I'm still a broke college student, so I'm like, sure, let's just do it. I go in there, you know, interview goes well. I get offered the job. He's like, okay, you know, do you have a gun or anything? I'm like, nah, I just have my armed security license. That's it. It's like, okay, no problem. Hands me the gun. He's like, oh, that's right. You have any bullets for the gun? I'm like, nah, man, I don't even own a gun. This is where he proceeds to say, oh dear. I'm terribly sorry about this, but I don't have it. He's looking for his ammunition. He doesn't have any ammunition. He digs around in a change bowl and finds 2 bullets and hands me them.
Yo, my man say, oh, I got this leftover for you.
Hands me the 2 bullets. I'm like, okay. All right. So I guess
Wait, question. What kind of gun was it?
Glock 17.
Oh, damn. I was like, yo, you would have got me the revolver. I'd be like, yo, was you trying to hit the Russian roulette?
Nah, it was a Glock 17. Yeah, so, you know, I go there, I do my day on post, everything's good, you know, and this continues for about a month or 2, and then a situation happens. Somebody is shooting, you know, like around the restaurant. I guess they got into it with the owner, and like he pulls out a gun. Now, I look at the individual, you know, size him up to see, you know, let me see if I can do my job and help out. Just so happens that this guy has a semi-automatic handgun with a extendo or extended magazine sticking out. So I weigh my options. Option number 1, go in there and perform the job duties that I was assigned to do. Option number two, leave. So I just took off. I was that. I literally just left. It was
Can I say something real quick? So going back to your hypothetical about being caught slipping and having a gun on you, your ass saw this dude come in with the chop. You had something on you, and you said,
"Oh yeah, no, I was gone. It was." It wasn't even that type of energy. I mean,
people, this is why I say don't listen to him. This motherfucker will lip your ass.
I mean, you gotta know what to fight or flight. You know, I chose flight that day. I wasn't about to do it. No sir. And then there was another.
Oh, you got me dying, dog. Oh my God, this man said throw the wallet 5 feet away and all this, and it was down to you. You take the hell off.
They had to call me. Hey, where you at, man? You still have an hour left to go. Oh, damn, my bad. You know what had happened was, yeah, I had gotten to a situation. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow though. Man,
oh, well, you're a special individual. Hey, man, that's all I got to say.
When you got those 2 bullets, you gotta know what you're doing out here. You gotta move smart.
Well, Rambo, you could have hit him with a 2-shot. Bop, bop.
What I'm trying to tell you is everybody that pulled up to that restaurant, most of them were strapped. So, nah, I'm not doing that, sir. Nope.
My man said, "Fuck y'all."
Another situation like that happened, and the cop, like I guess the city cops was like kind of near the corner, so he checked on me. He was like, "Hey man, I was just checking to see if you're all right, man. I heard some gunshots." He was like, I was like, "Yeah, you know, it's kind of calm now, you know." And he was about to leave, and you know, me with my 2 bullets, I was like, "Hey, no, you can stay, brother. You know, let me. Why don't you stay here for a minute?" You know, he was trying to leave. He wasn't trying to stay. You know, I knew if he stayed, it'd be chill. So you guys, hey man, hey, can we get this guy some food? You know what? It's on me. How much? What you want, man? Let me get you some chicken. It's pretty good over here. You tried lemonade yet? had that dude stay for my whole shift. I was like, man, appreciate it. You know, so yeah, man, it was just one of those situations where you know you got to be on your swivel. You know, you got to be on your 1-2. Yeah, so.
All right. Well, you know, to y'all, like this is something that we're gonna do quite frequently. Is we're just gonna dig into like old experience stories, like job stories or whatever, funny stories that we might have got off the job, whatever. You know, just because we know everybody works, and we all had them terrible ass days. We had them funny ass days. We have those weird ass days, and a lot of those stories is hilarious. So, every week we just hit y'all with a new story, because believe me, there's a billion of them.
Yeah, we didn't even dig into the current jobs.
Man, I could tell you about 3,000 of them just from the current one, probably in the last month.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there for 7. So, like I'm telling you.